Hello and welcome to gotstockz. Today we are going to trade options on NVIDIA. Today is September 27th. It's 3:40 p.m. on the East Coast. We have 20 minutes to closing. Here we are looking at NVIDIA. When you're trading options, you want to pick companies that you don't mind owning. You're okay with owning this company, so we're going to trade options. If we get assigned, that's okay because we love the company. First thing we want to do is we're going to go out about 5 years and we are going to take a look and we're going to do a quick analysis on this company. This here is 2022. For the past almost 2 years, the stock has been in a tremendous uptrend. The stock looks healthy. It looks like it's starting to form a consolidation period towards the top here. NVIDIA. NVIDIA is under a little bit of pressure today because China is recommending some of its companies to buy their chips from Chinese companies, Chinese local companies versus NVIDIA chips. So this is creating down pressure. It's currently down, it looks like 2.66% today, down $3.30 range, trading at $120.78. So that's what's going on with the downtrend here, and this is today's chart. Let's take a look at some of the fundamentals real quick. The market cap is 2.96 trillion. The PE ratio is 56. That's still a little on the high side. Looking at the volume is 224 million shares traded today. The average volume is 326 million shares traded in a day. Looks like it's pulling back on lighter volume. That's a positive signal. Now let's scroll down just a little bit and take a look at some other goodies here. We're going to do a little comparison with the S&P 500. The year-to-date return on NVIDIA is 143.94% versus the S&P 20.33%. A one-year return of 188%, and the S&P is 34.3%. Three-year return on NVIDIA is 447%, S&P 28.82%, and a five-year return on NVIDIA of 2,637%. Oh my goodness. And the S&P at 92.76%. So everything looks really good on NVIDIA. We have a pullback. Today's volumes are going to come out of this weekly chart. We're going to go into a daily chart. This is a 6-month daily chart. The white line represents the 10-day moving average. The purple line represents the 21-day moving average. The green line represents the 50-day moving average. The red line represents the 200-day moving average. Currently looking at all of the moving averages are in alignment with each other right now. The 10-day is trading above the 21-day, which is trading above the 50-day, which is all trading above the 200-day. In the technical analysis world, this looks really good. Now, when we look at today's downdraft, let's look at the volume is significantly lighter. This is just a little pullback. They're going to base it on the news that's coming out. We have a series of lower highs, which is a negative aspect of what's going on. So we're going to come over to here. We're going to go to the top of the range. All these areas are going to provide resistance as the stock moves higher. So we had a little bit of a balance range through this area. It sells off. Recently, it's had a nice little run, but it's pulled up to the top of this range, and then now it's selling off again. This is going to provide us with some resistance as the stock moves higher. This balance range here did not hold. The stock sells off, and here we are right here. We are going to draw some support areas. This is going to provide us with support. If the stock retraces to this area, it should stall in this area. This area here is going to provide us with a level of support. And then we're also going to have a level of support here, and we should have a level of support in the 50-day moving average, so 115.38. All right, so these are levels of support as the stock retraces. This is going to give us levels of support here, here, and then also it's going to give it to us right here. And then as the stock goes higher, this is going to be resistance, resistance, resistance. But right now the stock has pulled back to a level of support of 119.26. Where is the stock trading at right now? It's trading at 120.74. In the thinkorswim platform, right now we're currently here on charts. We're going to go into this trade right here, and this is going to take us to our platform for options. 100, 105, 110, 115, we're just going to use round numbers. We're going to come up here to the trade tab. We're going to open up this one here for November 1st. The stock is currently trading at 120.73. The net change is 3.32 today. This is the bid, the ask. What we are going to do now is we're going to open up that options chain of November 1st. Here we go. Here is our strike. There's the strike, and these are our strike prices, okay? So right here is where the stock is currently trading. So as you can see, when the price gets lower, the options contracts will actually get lower, so they'll earn you less money. So what we're going to look at is we want to look at the 105, 107, I think was one of the other numbers we were looking at. We'll look at 110, and then 113 was another number that we were looking at. November 1st, we're in the weeklies. If we were to sell a put, which means we are going to be obligated to buy this stock at the price of $105 if the stock price retraces to this area. We are going to be selling a contract, and somebody is going to be buying that, and they're going to be putting those shares on us at the $105 strike price by November 1st. If the stock stays trading above this price, then this contract will not execute, and we keep the premium. We're going to keep the premium either way. So whatever the premium is, if we go out to the $110 strike price, we would be selling the contract at $2.68. But one contract is 100 shares, so that's $268. So it's $2.68 per share. One contract equals 100 shares. So we're going to receive a premium on this contract of $268 at the 110 strike price. If the stock trades above this price for the next month until November 1st, we will not be assigned the stock. So we want to also take a look at the delta. This is very important. When you look at the delta numbers over here, this gives you a percentage of if this is going to be executed. So a delta of 15 means that 85% of the time the stock probably won't reach this level. We are going to look at the 107 as a delta of 18. So we click on that. It takes us over to 10 contracts. We're going to back this out. We only want one contract. Confirm. And then we are going to take a look. This is going to give us some information here. Sell NVIDIA 100 weeklies. We are selling a put contract. Break-even stock price is $105.10. The max profit is $190. The max loss, they say, is $10,500. That's only if NVIDIA stock goes to zero. Within a month, I don't think that is going to happen. That is your maximum loss potential. Here we go. We're going to hit send. Boom. So this is how you actually sell puts. There we go. The order was just filled. We are now the proud owner of this contract. This is how you sell puts on the thinkorswim platform. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your love and support. I hope this helps. And always remember to do your own due diligence, dot your I's, cross your T's, and don't forget the Z. God bless and happy investing.